Uh-oh. This is getting good, Magnus sites. Man, there's always something to talk about with what is going on. I mean, like, God, it's like I can make 10, 15 videos on everything. Look at this. So, Trump is suing ABC News for $10 billion over that Harris interview.
CBS.
Yep, I'm bringing it right up. Let's get it right now, baby. Wow.
All right, that was Vice President Kamala Harris as she was speaking in Phoenix, Arizona. And we actually do have some breaking news related to this. Former President Donald Trump is suing CBS News for $10 billion over what he is claiming was deceitful doctoring of an interview with Harris. Now, Fox News Digital...
I wonder how he came up with that number. Whoa!
Obtained the affidavit exclusively today, and I have it right here to read to you. I did want to read you a part of this. I'm also just going to pull up some of this quote here.
Well, I'll tell you this. The press should be unbiased and just deliver the news, and they shouldn't be helping either or. They just should be delivering it as is. You can give your opinions, you can talk, you can discuss. Hey, I understand that, but they need to be just giving us the truth, uncut. You got what I'm saying? Pure Colombian.
It says this action concerns CBS's partisan and unlawful acts of election and voter interference through malicious, deceptive, and substantial news distortion calculated to confuse, deceive, and mislead the public, an attempt to tip the scales in favor of the Democratic Party as the heated 2024 presidential election, which President Trump is leading, that's what this says, they're claiming that, approaches its conclusion. Again, we are just getting this news in here, a Fox News Digital exclusive. Here's what we know right now. Trump attorneys said the complaint comes due to CBS's partisan and unlawful acts of election and voter interference through malicious, deceptive, and substantial news distortion calculated to confuse, deceive, and mislead the public. That was the verbiage that I just read to you, and you can see it on your screen from this lawsuit that we are reading right now. Trump attorneys are also arguing the edits were done in an effort to, quote, attempt to tip the scales in favor of the Democratic Party as the election approaches its conclusion. Now, this lawsuit comes after Trump's attorneys wrote letters to CBS News demanding the network release the full transcript of this 60 Minutes interview with Harris after it aired two different answers to the same question. Trump attorneys asked CBS to reserve all the documents and communications related to the interview pending a potential legal battle. Again, if you are just joining us here on Live Now from Fox for this break.
Well, that is unfair. It is unfair, doctoring stuff up to, make someone look a lot better than what they are. No, just let them answer the questions and let the pieces fall where they may. I'm just like wondering, does he have I don't even want to say the right to sue for 10 billion seems like a lot. That's why I'm wondering how he came up with that number.
News, Trump is suing CBS News for $10 billion over an interview with Vice President Kamala Harris. This lawsuit, again, filed today, specifically referencing this exchange Harris had with 60 Minutes correspondent Bill Whitaker. In a preview clip that aired on Face the Nation, Harris was asked why it seemed like Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu wasn't listening to the U.S. This is the quote from that. Well, Bill, the work that we have done has resulted in a number of movements in that region by Israel that were very much prompted by or a result of many things, including our advocacy for what needs to happen in the region. That was her response in that clip. Now, Harris is being criticized by conservatives for offering a lengthy, what they're saying, word salad, which has been used a lot with conservatives to describe some of Vice President Kamala Harris's speeches. to Whitaker. But when that same question aired the following night in the primetime election special, a shorter, more focused answer from the vice president then followed. Again, if you are just joining us on live now from Fox for this breaking news, this Fox News Digital exclusively obtaining this lawsuit that was filed today.
Okay. There it is, folks. Well, you think he'll win it? That is a lot of money. Like, I'm just curious as to how that number. I'm not saying that he's not entitled to sue them. I'm not saying that he shouldn't get compensation for them doing that. I'm not saying he's in the wrong, whatever. I'm just saying that's a lot of damn money. Help me out, Magnus. I know a lot of y'all know more about this stuff than I do. Woo! Whoa! Gentlemen, start your engines. 10 million subscribers. Woo!